You know, it's that whole I couldn't let her get married. You know, with the conversation me and her had over the last 2 years over the phone. I spoke to her that Monday, leading up to the wedding, which was 2 days before the wedding. She didn't mention anything about getting married. Me and her had a conversation, very private.
So you spoke a couple of days before the wedding?
Yeah. So there's a conversation happening in the background that most people probably aren't aware of, or if they are, they seem to not want to believe it for some reason. But it's been taking place for since 2020, and actually Britney's a long-term friend of mine, so it's like me and her have had a relationship basically my whole life. But I had to go make sure that day was, for one, that the news was being reported properly and that there was actually a wedding taking place, because I wasn't sure if that was even true. And then
you wanted to see for yourself?
I wanted to see for myself because I was close enough to actually go see for myself.
Did you come here for the wedding, or were you already here?
I was here already, so it was just godsend, It wasn't like I came here for that particular reason. I was just in the area, and I found out that morning when I woke up that there was a wedding taking place, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm in Thousand Oaks. I'm going to find out for myself, because I hadn't heard back from her since Monday, and we had spoken about her reaching out through WhatsApp to give me a message so I could have a two-way conversation with her, so I wouldn't be waiting on some restricted phone call or private phone call from her. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I was there for. It was
let me ask you this. You have to be aware of how this looks. It looks creepy. It looks scary. You're showing up at her house.
Well, maybe the optics from the point of view of the media, the way they perceived it.
I just think people in general,
it could look a little scary if you don't know the history, but
so you weren't gonna hurt her. You weren't gonna hurt Sam.
Yeah, I think that was clear in my Instagram live video. I think the whole time I was being very clear. I was there just to speak to Britney and to make sure she was okay.